Hello, Monsters About here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and a brand new campaign as Throgg the Troll King.
That was my idea.
It wasn't, it was my idea. I only just had that idea, but still. Anyway, I've downloaded some mods to make the Norskans, because apparently Norskans are in a pretty bad place. So, I guess they haven't really had an update since, well, Warhammer 1, in fact. I think they might be the only race that hasn't had an update. Holy shit, what am I doing? Anyway, so we got some mods. So the first mod is we can actually give them like talismans. It's not entirely great, but it's fun. It works, and this is going to give them certain bonuses. You spend money, give them bonuses. Pretty legit. So we could potentially like give them, I don't know, like 1,200 barrier hit points. That sounds quite legit. Or I don't know. They've already got regeneration, so not that one. Devastating flanker. More weapon strength. There's options there. So that's quite fun. The other one is, I believe that these bonuses... So, they've got some additional top bonuses for the god stuff. So they've got like... So for example, with the Champion of Serpent, you get Devastating Flanker, the Faction Leader's Army, Strider, Speed, Armor, Piercing, Weapon Damage, Charge Bonus, that kind of thing. And obviously that changes depending on which faction or which god you go for. So that's quite fun. Good. We've got Jugush. Jugush. He is sneaky. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You might actually be really good as an agent, but I'm just going to stick you in with Throgg at the moment. We've also got skills for Throgg. Singe's. I assume these are modded skills. So there's some good ones there. King of Trolls. I'm amazed because this must be modded, right? So I'm assuming that this isn't something that Throgg gets right off the bat. I'm guessing, because otherwise it hasn't added anything. I mean, maybe it didn't, but there we go. I mean, I know Norskans are, you know, they've not really had many buffs, have they? Poor lads. The poor lambs. Meanwhile, victory conditions are pretty standard. We need to just kill a bunch of people around us, and then long camping victory is basically get the big allegiance, beat up everyone sent against you, burn everything. That's basically what you're doing. So fairly straightforward. Obviously, we start a war with Stig of the Dump over here. We've got Altar of Spawns, the Forbidden Citadel. So we need to take all of that basically, and also we need to kill the dwarves at some point. But I'm going to worry about that in a second. Ports are basically, I think, where we're going to be making all of our money, because you make 800 income from them at most, and then of course you get an additional 60% on top of that once you hit the big marker. So yeah, we probably want a lot of that. When? Right. Hang on. Where can we... Right, we need a level 3 city, don't we? We need a level 3 city, that's what we need. Right, we need level 3 city. We need level 3. So first things first, let's go and beat up Stig. Gonna be honest, don't think this is gonna be particularly difficult for us. It says Pyrrhic Victory though, which is... why have you got a giant? Wait, are you a faction leader? If you're a faction leader, if I beat you up and I don't kill the giant, I get the giant, right? Because I'd really like a giant. I do like giants. I want a giant. I don't know what it is. It's just something I love about trolls. I kind of like all monsters, but trolls, I don't know. There's something about them. They're just so big and lumbery. I just fucking love them. Look at Throgg there. Isn't he great? Best boy. Now, they said Pyrrhic Victory, but I don't believe it, to be honest. Throgg does have like a vomit attack, but it's pretty meh. I mean, it's kind of fun, but you can't use it... Jesus. You can't use it in melee combat. And it's quite short range. So your actual ability to use it is fairly limited. Now I'm hoping if we can rout the troll rather than kill it, I think this guy's the faction leader. So if we beat him in combat, we'll get the chance to confederate. Because as a Norscan faction, you can confederate another Norscan faction and defeat the leader in combat. So ideally, we'll kill him, not the giant. And I hope this army won't be dead after the battle. Because if so, well, we'll get the army, including the giant. And then I can disband, you know, this army, but obviously keep the giant. Now, another unit I really like, of course, is Doggos, and these Norscan Ice Wolves are very good. They've got very good weapon strength, reasonably good melee attack, a good charge bonus. They're very fast. Generally just good boys. I need me a giant. I need to get me a giant. Okay, we've managed to crush most of the enemy army. It literally is just a mop-up operation, although... Have you noticed how, like, the starter armies tend to be quite tough to actually break? I mean, I know they've got a giant and everything, but still. Skin Wolves charging down the hill here. They were routed originally. Skin Wolves are... They've got anti-large. They're kind of your anti-large monsters. Good against monsters. We are, however, going to hit them with some mystifying miasma. That's the one. There we go. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will slowly tickle them to death. 62 to 125. It's not bad. Also slows them down. That should hopefully shatter them. And as we just try and bring down the giant, if we can rout the giant, I think the enemy general will run away as well. I think the giant is currently keeping this army together. Just need to focus them down. It's going to take a little while, but it's fine. I mean, the giant does survive the battle, but as you'll see, we don't get to keep the giant, which is a real shame. Because I'd really wanted to... I like giants. I know lots of people say giants are useless, but I disagree. I think they're great. I think giants are great, and I think anyone who doesn't think giants are great are wrong. I don't know whether this army will be dead or not. That's the only slight problem. You know what? I'm going to take cash. Oh, I was hoping. Were they the faction leader?
They're puppets. But
yeah, they were. But I suspect because they were like this... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we can federate them, but unfortunately, because for some reason, like, the starting armies always die immediately, so we didn't get the giant, which is sad. It's sad. But we did manage to get 2 additional settlements in one turn, which is, you know, pretty legit. Okay, I want growth. This is the money building, right? 150. Wow. Did they nerf that? I'm fairly sure that used to be better. I feel like they've nerfed the shit out of it. Never mind. Okay, we don't get walls, do we? No. Oh. Unwalled settlement battle. Yep, no, that's fine. This is going to be more control, which is fine. Global recruitment capacity, which is fine. Replenishment, which is fine. Anything here? That's just recruitment. That's hero. That's hero. Recruitment, recruitment. Okay, so our options are fairly limited, and I'm fairly sure this used to be 300 income. So they've nerfed that, and I guess buffed the ports, which is great if you have ports. If you don't have ports, well, good luck, I guess. Anyway, so we're going to upgrade you. And I guess we go with you as well. So we start off at war with the dwarfs. We're probably going to want to kill some dwarfs. Who else don't we like? Okay, well, Kislev are down here, so they obviously are going to be a problem for us, but not right now. And we could potentially, like, target the other Norscan factions, because obviously if we beat them, we will confederate them. However, there is kind of an issue in that if we do that, we won't... It'll give us more territory, and we won't really have the stuff to defend it with. Primordial Masters isn't really going to... because we don't have a Frostworm, so probably not that one. Let's go. I'm going to make Throgg into a beefy boy. That's what we're doing. I'm going to go, yeah, that one. There we go. Do I want to upgrade you? Yes, I do. Now, I think we've already got regeneration, so not that one. Devastating... I mean, more speed and devastating flanker. Is tempting. 15% weapon strength is also very tempting. Barrier hit points, though. Oh, I think I'm going to go for barrier hit points because that means their shield replenishes and they regenerate. Which means it's going to be very difficult to kill those trolls. Go so far as to say, basically impossible. Okay, tech-wise, they did actually give it, we've got like demolition of the Chaos Dwarves, so that's something. Collapse of ground, so, we get more bonuses when fighting various different factions, and we get additional bonuses on top of that, so that's quite nice. Do we want to go for the monster hunting? I mean, I kind of think yes. Because this isn't actually, because this is all about the horrible two-legged people, thingy-majigs. I don't really care about them. I'm going to go Monster Hunter. Let's go with that. Okay, we don't really want to make friends with anyone, I don't think, at the moment. And Winterpire is, like, right there. Do we want to just go for it? I'm kind of thinking yes is the answer. Public order is fine. I mean, Throgg's traits are pretty meh. He gets more control in the +1 control in the local province. Wow. Plus all of his units are immune to attrition. Whoop-de-doo. And he also gets +2 Chaos Undivided Corruption. That is absolutely garbage. On the other hand, he does reduce upkeep for Norscan Trolls and Norscan Ice Trolls, and he also gives physical resistance to the same. So, I mean, it's not the worst, but still, like... his own traits are... I mean, I'm going to be honest. You can find better traits on generic lords, in my opinion. They're that bad. Do we want to... We probably just want to occupy, don't we? Yeah, oh, Winterpire is also a port, so yes, we definitely want it to... Probably should have checked that. Didn't. There we go. Let's give you more melee defense. On top of that, you are going to get... I'm tempted to go with the Withering, because that reduces armor, doesn't it? Yes, yes it does. Very useful, particularly against those horrible dwarfy people. Okay, commandments. We're going to get more growth. I'm tempted to go with growth. Tempted to go with growth. And we're going to go growth. It's growth. We're going growth. Wow, we're making 500 income from this. Wow. Hope we don't spend all that in one place. Realistically, that would be very easy to do. Probably should have recruited some units. Forgot. Never mind. We do have Remnants of Battle. I'm going to go and find out what the hell's that is, and we're going to loot it, and with any luck, it'll be something good. We are going to have a Hall of True Silver, which is going to give us heavy iron, so we get more weapon strength, armor piercing, weapon damage, armor, and some additional income. That is all very nice. I am going to upgrade you, because I feel like the sooner we upgrade the Forbidden Citadel, the sooner we can get more trolls. Okay, let's sail back to Winterpire, which of course is where Throgg used to start. Used to start down there. Do I want some hunters? I'm kind of tempted. I don't think well, with berserkers. Yeah, berserkers. Why not? I mean, we'll be fighting against dwarves who have quite heavy armor, but it's fine. Okay, we probably want to upgrade. I mean, Winterpire probably. I think the sooner we upgrade ports, the sooner we get, more cash. Do we have... I guess we do get like a level 3 port, don't we? I wonder if we get level 5 ports. How much money do those give us? That's the real question. The only problem is the further east I go, the more chance there is of running into Kislev. And obviously, they are not going to be super chill. Well, I mean, they are going to be chill because, you know, they live in the frozen, snowy shit that is this fucking northerny place that we live in. Norska. That's, oh, no. Oh, you've got an entire stack. Oh, you've got, how have you got Thunderers? How have you got Thunderers already? You need more than that, mate. Fuck me. They got fucking Thunderers already and artillery. Jesus. I mean, we can still probably do it, but they've got Thunderers, they've got Grudge Throwers. That's not cricket. That's not bloody cricket. I don't know what that is, but it ain't cricket. Tribute. Nah, I don't want to spend. Okay, Stig is apparently good to go, although I don't like him. He took my giant with him, the piece of shit. Okay, what is going to give us... Okay, weapon strength for trolls. So let's go with Chaos Surge. So we've got the level 1 monster hunts, which is... Where are you? Oh, that is pretty legit. Okay, that one. Oh, they kept the quests. Holy shit. They kept the quests. Who knew? I genuinely thought they would have just got rid of them, but no, they've kept them. Brave. A brave decision. I don't think I can take all of those dwarves. I could probably take the stack, but I don't think I can take all of them at the same time. I could take the stack, and then I could take the city, but I don't think I can take the, where's the military buildings? There we are. I need to be level 3. Fuck. Is it worth getting the defences? Maybe. I mean... We could maybe do some trade. Who likes me? They like me. I don't know if... I mean, they are currently at war with the league. I kind of want to be... I want to be friends with the powerful people.
I am chosen.
Not you. Not that guy. Okay, let's see if that army wants to come this way. It might decide to... underway towards us, might decide to march, I don't know. They're just sitting there. The problem is, I feel like as soon as I turn around and wander off, they... Obviously, we use the... Who do I want? Well, Stig is here, and he is misshapen. I mean, obviously, he came out of that fight a little bit worse than maybe he thought he would do. Okay, let's get some axe point. We need to deal with these goddamn dwarves. To be honest, if I let Wulfric like consolidate Norska and then just kick him in the nuts, basically I can let him do all the heavy lifting for me. I'm tempted to give these guys, because like devastating flank would probably be very good for them. Stupid sexy wolves. Okay, I guess more growth would be good. So we're going to get... Did you win? Did you die? Ted, what were you doing? I think Ted won. Good job, Ted. Nice work. Defensive drills.
Don't think so.
Okay, you come back here.
No, I will not shame my clan.
If I sit you marching, my hope is that you will blunder straight into us, and then I can mop you up. Is the plan? And then Why is Ted coming this way? Come on, we're one big happy chaos family. Can't we all just get along? Okay, not ideal. But they don't. If we can lock down their missile units. Did they have thunder? Oh, they do have thunderers. Okay, so as long as we can take out the thunderers, I think our trolls can grind them down. That's the plan anyway. So, we get a defensive choke point. I mean, I don't want to hold the choke point, because if I hold the choke point, they'll black me with artillery. However, my lovely little Norscan Ice Wolves have been just running around behind the enemy army, hiding in trees. They're being sneaky. They're sneaky boys. And as soon as I think we can jump the grudge thrower, we will. Ideally when these guys have started crossing. There's kind of like a little cliff here, so I'm hoping to like get them in like a big blob here. If we can just like if we could just tie up missile units, then this should be fine. So the artillery is starting to fire, and I'm thinking this. I'm thinking, you know what? I think we can take that artillery out, especially because you guys are devastating flankers, which means you do more damage. You get double the charge bonus when attacking from the rear. So they get a charge bonus of around about 80 when they charge in, which obviously means they're doing quite a lot of damage to these dwarves. So the artillery crew is being chewed. I think they have their charge bonus, and then the charge bonus halves every second. Like 20 seconds, I want to say, maybe. Anyway, either way, they just devoured the artillery crew. They're dead. They're out of here. They're gone. Now we do have a bunch of units hiding in the trees over here. They can't see them yet. All they can see are these boys. They are nervously like poking their heads, just poking their noses across the choke point. And then we charge. Now these guys are the great weapons, so they have the armor piercing to help us break through the armor of the dwarves, because all dwarves are pretty heavily armored. Get them, boys. So far, so good. And all Sky Walls moving up. And the Berserk. Now, the Berserk, I'm a little bit worried about the Berserkers because they just don't have the armor piercing to get through that heavy armor. So we'll see how that goes. Plus, of course. Ow. The Ice Walls coming in from behind, taking out those Quarrelers. However, so much damage. Okay, the Ice Walls get out of there just so they don't want to take another satchel charge to the face. However, the Trolls have managed to break through the enemy lines. We've got them all tied up here, and on the flank the Miners have already broken, which means our Trolls can now go and tie up the Thunderers again. With all of the Miners busy, the Norscan Ice Walls can now come back in to start eating those missile units. I really need to get more Norscan Ice Walls. I just think they're neat. Dwarves being pretty heavily mauled. However, on the other flank, now I'm wondering if the Marauders may have got some extreme acupuncture. I suspect maybe, you know, extreme acupuncture may be the cause of a few of their deaths. So yeah, but I do like javelins. It's just something about throwing sticks, like big sharp sticks at people. It's doggos and sharp sticks. That's as soon as they release a doggo race, which exclusively throw sharp sticks at people, and then probably return them after the case, you know, I'll be as happy as Larry. The ice wall's just nomming on any dwarf unit trying to run away gets nommed. And our ice trolls, although they've lost their shield, it's taken so much for the dwarves to break through the shield that basically we can easily just... We've got so much weapon strength, and our melee attack is good enough that we can just hack our way through all of these dwarves, no problem. Just smashing dwarves left, right, and centre. We have sent some of our great weaponed marauders to go and try and keep these guys busy over here. This is mostly miners, I think. Yeah, miners there. So, I mean, the marauders with great weapons should be fine. The enemy general is trying to run away, and we've got Jurgish chasing him down. Meanwhile, Throgg is dealing with the other enemy general. God, dwarf generals are just so goddamn hard to kill, aren't they? Such tanky bastards. How many kills have our... Wow, Norscan Ice Trolls were 112 kills. It's not bad. And our doggos have been very busy with 138 kills. Of course, they also took out that artillery for me. And there we go. The dwarves are broken. But we're going to try and chase down as many as possible to make sure that there is less to clean up afterwards. Oh god, we didn't even have a replenish thing. Oh shit. Son of a... Alright, well I guess we'll take the cash then. God, we don't even have a... Seriously? Don't even have a replenish thing? After battle replenish thing? Seriously? Of all the factions not to have one? Unfucking-leavable. Alright, never mind. At least we replenished. It's something. Let us take Root Marcher and Hard to Hit. And let us murder you. Can I murder you as well? Because if only... Wait, can I murder... Wait, can you... Hang on. Ah, you just have range. Alright, tell you what. Go back here. Stig. Of the dump. Perfect. Right, you... What? God, these are so bad. Like, more 15 armor. Wow. I mean, regeneration's pretty legit. Berserk is fine. Seduction of the Serpent is kind of okay. And Fireball is a bit meh. I guess do that. I guess. Become a smelly... But I mean, do live in a dump, so it kind of makes sense. You do live in a dump. It does kind of make sense. Right, let's upgrade this, because then we can get the troll building. And we can get more trolls. And trolls are pretty legit. Now, I want to take Cracker Drac ASAP, or at least raise it. You know, as long as it's burned to the ground, the dwarves can't use it.
Bow, stunty runt! You speak to your...
What do you want? A peace treaty, and you're willing to give me money. I am going to say no. Do I have like a raiding camp? Oh, at least I've got a raiding camp, so that's something. It does reduce my upkeep as well, so I can sort of meander in this direction. And you jumped over there. And we can take Cracker Drac. That isn't a problem. We will take it. I will give myself a little bit more money. Yeah, well, indeed. But before we do that, maybe we should like look at, you know, getting some more ports so we can afford some more armies. Something like that. Well, those guys are dead. I am going to kill you. Well, I don't want to lose my doggos. What we got here? You know what? I'm going to take the time to build some siege towers just to be on the safe side. It's just going to make my life easier.
Overrun the world.
Well, let's start. I mean, I'm with you. I love the enthusiasm, Stig. Love it. Absolutely, brilliant enthusiasm. But maybe let's just start. You know, maybe like raise the dwarves. Let's start there, and then we can sort of like work our way up. There's no point giving yourself unachievable aims, is there? Don't worry about that. We'll get Norse resilience. That's going to give us some extra replenishment. And I could also give these. Do I want to give these trolls? I mean, how much money have I got? The problem is I want to save up money for the troll building, which is... it's only 1,800. It's not that expensive. And I do... I'm just going to do that. I just think... I mean, just having shit tons of hit points is pretty useful. Not going to lie. It is pretty useful.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord.
Oh, okay.
A great adventure beckons.
Right.
Be wary, though.
Okay, fuck off. What do we got? Wintertooth Crown, which is going to make someone unbreakable for 24 seconds. Wow. That is garbage. I mean, I guess plus 10 melee defense isn't the worst thing. More chance of intercepting is okay overall. It's not great, but I'll take it.
Forget your gods. What can they offer you compared to me?
Blowjob.
Darkling Prince.
You like me because I'm beating up the dwarves. You, I don't really care about, because to be honest, all I want to do is try and find you and kick you in the heads. Because all I need to do is beat him up once. That's all. Do I want to do this? I've only got one turn of heavy iron. Should we do it now? Let's do it now. Yeah, let's do it now. I think getting the siege towers was a sensible option. It's just going to make life a lot easier. Of course, our trolls will just go and smash the gate down. But it gives, you know, it gives other avenues of attack. Meanwhile, the doggos have gone straight for the other gate, and for some reason, doggos can chew through gates really quickly, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's because they... Oh god, something repeated on me there. Oh dear. Oof. I think it's because they have quite quick attacks and their entities are quite small, so they can get, a lot of them can get at the gate at the same time, and I think all the attacks do basically the same damage. So effectively, one unit of doggos is going to get through that gate faster than Throgg and 4 units of trolls. There we go. So already through the gate, and the the ice doggos are now going to just charge straight into the city and potentially go and grab this key building over here. I've sent 3 units of marauders to go and make use of that gate as well. And the siege towers have now reached the walls, and some javelins are being launched over down on the heads of these dwarves. Ah, the gate's open, fine. Is it open? No, it's the gate is not yet open. That's it. Just that's it. Almost there. Keep it just there we go. The gate's now open. Okay, we can now flood inside of the city. The berserkers are already in. You can see they're getting berserk, which is going to increase their physical resistance and melee attack. And then they rampage.
You said it.
A little withering there is going to reduce all of the dwarf armor by 30, which of course is really useful because that means there's less armor to try and break through, which means our marauders can do more damage. Yeah, you can have armor piercing, or you can just, you know, remove their armor. That works too. We're pushing further into the city, and the doggos have decided to go and engage some quarrelers instead. Quarrelers are going to try and run away, which of course is a really bad idea because of devastating flanker. Because if you're, I think it's right. If you're attacking a unit in the back, maybe it's only if they're running away. I think you get the charge bonus. I'm assuming devastating flanker works then. I'm still not entirely sure. I don't know. This is the kind of thing Zerkovich would know. Total War is a game that is quite it's quite murky. Like, you've got stats, but often the stats aren't telling you the entire story. If that makes sense. Like the doggos being able to chew through a gate, right? Their stats suggest that that shouldn't be the case, and yet, yep, no, they can. So then the question is, well, why can they? And it's probably because the entity size and the unit attack speed, but the unit attack speed is not a thing that you can see, so... yeah. Okay, the Marauders are going hunting down units, kind of attacking them from both sides here, with the Norscan Ice Trods are a little bit out on a limb, and they're taking a little bit of damage here. Their shield is down, but of course they still regenerate, and eventually they get horrible regeneration. Although horrible regeneration is of limited use, because the idea is that their entities can, like, resurrect, which is true. However, they heal so little, and they need to heal up all of the entities in a unit, which means that the actual chance of them resurrecting one of the entities of the unit would be quite low. Like, you'd have to wait a long time for that to happen. Like, it's almost never going to happen during a battle. Bludgeoning some dwarves to death, and the doggos have gone to grab the victory location at the back here. Now, there are dwarf units trying to move to intercept. Obviously not super happy about that. Weirdly, javelins are a really good way of taking down barricades. I don't think that's technically true in real life, but in Total War, definitely javelins apparently a real good barricade killer. There's a poor unit of... they've been fighting a whole bunch of dwarves, and they've been doing very well. Are they winning? They're losing slightly. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've killed 68 dwarves. That's pretty good, and there are reinforcements on the way. Throgg and his trolls moving in to join the party. The dwarves are starting to run low on units. And again, they're moving units to intercept to try and stop us from taking the victory location, but... they've not got many dwarves left, to be honest. 450 dwarves left. That's not many. Most of them are shattered, so they are not going to be coming back. These dwarf miners are dead, to be honest. It's mostly just these guys here and these two units moving after the doggos. I might just get the doggos to, like... if we grab this and then run away... I would like to send the doggos to kill these dwarves. I just don't think... a one-on-one matchup, I don't think it's necessarily the best idea. But if we can just grab this objective, then that'll make life a little bit easier. Because we won't have those towers shooting at us, and there won't be any barricades either. Oh. But it looks like army losses took effect just as we took that objective, and the dwarves are now running away. Can we occupy this? Would actually be useful. I guess it is a Norscan settlement, and it will give us those gemstones, won't it? I guess. Oh, we need the Lair of the Troll King, because that has a special building in it, doesn't it? Yes. What does that give us? It gives us... nothing particularly useful, I think it's fair to say. Never mind. We will go for it anyway. Let's grab... I don't want Swellings of Doom. Sounds like you need an ice pack. Go Foe Seeker. Foe Seeker, and let's get Pendulum. Let us just pick up some more lads. I mean, do we need them? It's kind of like 200 income that I could spend on building buildings rather than guys that are probably just going to gather dust and then I'll disband them at some point. Okay, Crackerdrack's dead. Okay, that's actually quite useful. We can go grab Stajuken. Hayuken. We can grab Hayuken, and then we can grab the Lair of the Troll King. And then we'll probably be at war with Kislev, so that's fun. I probably should get rid of Stig, because he is costing me another 127 upkeep on top of everything else. On the other hand, I feel kind of attached to the guy now. He's got emotional investment. Let's get some more trolls. There we go. And we want to spend some money upgrading bits we can upgrade. Fine. Now, right, where are you?
Damnation. I already know what you want. It's
Shut
so
up.
painfully obvious.
Oh, you're such a pillock. You're not actually at war with anyone.
Master Lord of meat flesh, if brings meat
Let's
flesh.
make friends with Throgg. Let's do that. I need some friends. Ideally, I would like some chaos friends because I don't necessarily want to be fighting... Oh, you motherfucker. You son of a bitch. I mean, I say I want chaos friends, but he's just taken my port.
Very well.
No, not very well. Very fucked off.
Disorder.
You bellends. What are you thinking?
It is, yes. Crossbones.
Oh, but you've got enough. Problem is I'll be at war with them as well. I'm so tempted to kick the shit out of you, but I'm going to hold off simply because I'll then be at war with these guys, and then I'll have to deal with them as well. So, I'm going to take the Lair of the Troll King, because that's mine. That's my house. I've just pissed you off, haven't I?
Already know what you want. It's so painfully obvious.
This is what, like, annoys me. Is that I was literally at war with your enemy. I was raiding them. I crushed their capital. That gives me +6. I accidentally cut a corner on your lands. Fuck you, 10. Just mind-boggling, isn't it? What about if I join your war against Nordland?
How delectable.
Okay, we'll do that. Because I don't think Nordland are necessarily going to be a huge problem for me right this moment.
What?
And then we can take the Lair of the Troll King. And then we'll probably have to deal with Consolidating, but that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.